Welcome to Nonprofit Network, powered by Stokes Auction Group. We are a podcast focused on benefit auctions and fundraising events for the nonprofit community. We are a group of fundraising professionals that specialize in raising funds to improve communities of all sizes. Well, here it is. Episode 20.
Episode 20.
We
How
made it.
cool is that, you guys?
Episode 20. Can you believe that?
I can. I
What?
actually can.
We should celebrate with a barbecue.
We should celebrate with a barbecue.
It's a great idea.
All about our barbecues this summer. I tell you what. So if you watched the last episode, you saw we talked about fundraising
I'm Kelly
strategy.
Schenfeld.
Oh, this is Kelly. I'm Shelby Stokes.
Hey guys, my name's Paul Schenfeld.
Yeah.
Some people also
Hi.
call me Twinkie. I thought I'd introduce that today since, you know what, I'm not looking there. And this is all organic, so we don't really, this is a fun episode.
Yeah.
But I am called Twinkie by all of the grandchildren and actually some of these particular children.
Yeah,
It
that's
gets
your
shortened to Twink.
Can you give us the history behind that
Yeah.
nickname?
No.
Okay then.
Okay.
I cannot. Only because, I can, but off camera.
Okay.
Gotcha. I'm guessing
All good, all solid, but
It has to do with the hostess treat, I would imagine.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. And the
For
blonde haired has something to do
Oh,
with it.
for certain.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, the Twinkie, longevity, shelf life, blonde
Yeah.
hair.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
totally get the connection.
Totally.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Arguably bad for you at times.
Arguably bad for you at times. Yes.
Wrapped in a plastic
But
bag, sealed on both
sustenance
ends.
that you cannot live without.
That's right. And will also survive the nuclear apocalypse. Yeah,
Hopefully.
exactly. Definitely.
Have you ever dipped a Twinkie into ranch dressing?
No.
Have you?
No.
Oh,
That
yeah.
sounds like a great idea.
Liar.
Yeah,
Liar.
you have. You totally have. You totally have. Why would you
Guilty.
say that if
So
you had?
guilty.
Yeah.
So tell us. Give us the review.
Oh man. Well, who doesn't like ranch dressing?
Yeah, but
Ranch goes with
you.
everything. You've heard it. It's probably on a shirt. Ranch goes with everything,
chocolate cake?
including Twinkies or chocolate cake.
Next week I will have ranch dressing and a chocolate cake, and we are going to watch Paul eat said dessert and see if it in fact is true.
I think we should all do it. I think we should all
I think
have-
I should watch.
You just don't, okay. You just don't want to eat ranch and a Twinkie on camera. I get it.
No, chocolate and ranch, you gotta separate. It's like one is before and after, but we're gonna do it.
Before they mixed chocolate with peanut butter, people thought the same thing.
Really?
Now look at us.
Well, here you go. If you're wondering about ranch, we have you set up and ready to go. What's this week's episode about?
Barbecue!
Barbecues. We're enjoying the summer.
Barbecues.
And we're going to go through a couple of our favorite recipes. If you have not yet had a barbecue this year, now you can start planning for said barbecue. We're going to talk about a few drinks. We're going to talk about some appetizers or sides, and also some main courses.
Yeah, and it has nothing to do with charity auctions, but yet we're gonna spin it right back around to any event planning you'd possibly need.
That's right.
Don't forget to put a bowl out on the plate or out on the table that says donations.
Oh, I should do that at lunch.
Yeah.
Donations welcome.
Donations welcome, yes.
Oh, this is a
Tips
grand
ignored.
idea.
Hey, right? You might get more action if you wrote like tips.
Tips.
No.
Fill out a piece of
Action.
paper, drop your tips in the suggestion box.
What kind of action you think I'm yeah.
What'd you say?
What kind of action you think I'm looking for at lunch? Dollar bills, baby, dollar bills.
Crisp dollar bills.
Oh God.
You get out what you put in, right? So if we throw a 20 in there next week, then maybe some barbecue pork will come out or something?
Or not, but let's find out.
Only one way to test this hypothesis. So I got a smoker about 2 years ago in terms of barbecue, and I've been loving it. I use an electric smoker because it's easier to maintain the heat, and I can just put the app on my phone, and the heat is pretty consistent, whereas some of the pellets and charcoal grills can fluctuate a bit. So one thing that I love to cook is barbecue pork, because it lasts forever. So I found this new recipe. It's from How to Barbecue Right. If you follow that guy, he is the master of the grill. Shout out to Mr. Carnine for putting him on to me, or putting me on to his recipes.
That's Rich Carnine.
Rich Carnine,
Way to go,
that's
Rich.
right. And he has this recipe called Smoked Mississippi Barbecue Roast.
Oh,
And it's like barbecue pork, but instead of mixing it with barbecue sauce at the end, you mix in dry ranch powder, ranch seasoning, and
Everything.
pepperoncinis. And it is awesome. A little bit more healthy than the barbecue sauce, but I mean, if you're eating barbecue pork, let's face it, you're not.
Your food do not care.
Yes, exactly. You're having a day, right? You're having a cheat day recipe. But it's one of my favorites. I think
wow.
from now on, I'm gonna mix in that dry ranch seasoning and pepperoncinis into all the pulled pork that I do.
Oh, that's awesome.
Far better than the BBQ sauce. So check them out. The link will be somewhere in the description or in the podcast. So check that one out. One of my faves.
Awesome. I'm going to launch off of that and talk about, since we mentioned his name,
Yeah.
Rich Carnine, son-in-law, love him. Grub-Rub. This is his own rub that he made as a wedding party favor, okay? So, here's my thought. Hang with me, people. I know we're just talking about fun, but this is a Grub-Rub. So you put together a rub, get a couple of you together, decide on a really cool name, put different salts and paprika and some garlic in there, and just create your own thing. He's got some cumin in here. I mean, oh, Lord, it's so good, right?
Ooh, it does smell good.
Yeah. And he gave one, or him and Heather, my daughter, gave one to each guest that came. And it was really a hit. So, in the summertime, I know we're talking about recipes and stuff like that. Put together something like this. Put an index card in a small box. I'm talking maybe it'll cost you $5 by the time you're all said and done, but it'll be worth your investment. Send it to your VIP people or your lead community members with an index card with a return stamp on it and say, send us your ideas that you come up with at the barbecue.
That's a really good idea.
Boom.
That's a
Boom!
really good
Drop
idea.
the mic.
In fact, there's an event that I've helped in Olympia that it was a food-based fundraising event, so they had famous chefs come in and they would raise funds, and they actually sent home like a case with 4 different spices just like that. And the thing you don't really consider with spices is that they sit in your cupboard forever.
Forever.
Right? Like
Oh, could be years.
Right. So I mean, like their logo is still in my spice cabinet today because one day I'll get around and
Yep.
use it, and so it's a really good idea.
It is, and
Yeah.
it's not expensive. These jars, I think, because obviously she was our daughter, so, you know, you pay for them.
You got some free ones? Is that what I'm
So I
hearing?
got a few free ones, but I think it wasn't that expensive at all. And he got all the spice and stuff. You know, we wanted to do it all, but he was a little stubborn and went and got the spices. But man, I got to tell you, it is a neat way to connect as well as talk about barbecue recipes. You know, and
Right.
then they send back a card. So
That's a great idea. I
That
like
is
it.
a great idea.
Well,
that's a great idea right there.
Idea.
I quickly realized I should have went first.
Well, before, so you have like a fish recipe that you're pretty proud of.
Oh, which one?
The smoked salmon. I mean, I have a better smoked salmon recipe. but you
No,
have one
yours
you're
is
pretty
not
proud
as
of.
good.
Well,
So anyway, that's up for debate, but I'm probably right. You're
Well,
probably less right.
no, I am definitely more right than the less right.
The smoked salmon recipe is amazing. I don't have it sitting here in front of me, but my husband has that thing mastered on the Traeger. I am the master marinator, just so that you know, in our household. And he is the master barbecuer. So the two meld together like a beautiful drink. It's like a breath of fresh air that blows by your hair.
Oh my.
So which one of you is the steak and which one is the sizzle?
I'm the sizzle, he's the steak.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Because he just watches me, and I do.
well, you marinate.
I marinate the heck out of it.
I marinated the heck out of things. We're gonna put both fish recipes in this description. So
Oh,
you gotta tell
perfect.
us which one is better. There's a wet rub or a wet brine, which you guys like to use, and I like a dry brine. That I'll put mine. Mine has brown sugar in it though.
So it's mine.
Mine has more brown sugar. in
Mine
it,
has
though.
maple syrup.
Mine will now have maple syrup in it.
It's great. It's so
it really is.
so
And
yummy.
it turns out fish is pretty good for you.
Yeah.
I mean, nutritionists will tell you that. It's a little less caloric impact if you're looking for that kind of thing.
Just don't put ranch dressing on it because then it's less good for you.
Challenge accepted.
Don't knock it till you try it.
Don't
So
knock it till you
Next
try
week we're gonna have a bowl of ranch on the table. We're gonna have Twinkies, smoked salmon, and
Chocolate
we're just gonna-
cake.
chocolate cake. Okay, and we're just gonna do a little dip right on camera.
Oh
It's gonna be
gosh, we are really gonna
Oh,
do that.
man.
Ooh.
I can't wait for that episode.
good. Start saving the cheat days now.
Yes, you may hear our stomachs go on camera.
So coming into this episode, Paul admitted that he's not much of a barbecuer, but he does have an activity that he likes to do at barbecues. It sounds like,
Yeah.
and that is you're like the drink mixer. Is that right?
Yeah.
Mixologist.
Well, I can share with you my extremely complicated short ribs.
Oh
that
yes,
I do.
do it.
Okay, so you start with short ribs, obviously.
Go through
Are
the
these-
drive-through,
are these
order
the-
12 of them.
Works better if you have a coupon.
Fill your gas
Yeah,
tank.
we won't go unless they're on sale. Put 6 or 8 of them into a Ziploc bag. But prior I like to poke them with a fork. Flip them over, poke them with a fork, Put them into the Ziploc bag, put barbecue sauce in there, and then let them marinate for at least an hour.
Okay.
And then baked potato. I like to have baked potato
How do you
with all the fixing.
how do you barbecue it though?
Well, it's still marinating.
Oh, gotcha.
I'll get to that.
In about an hour.
About an hour.
It's got to be a 1-to-1.
It's gotta be a 1-to-1 ratio.
Yes, and then you got the baked potato with all the fixings, right? The sour cream, the chives, bacon bits, bacon bits. Oh, right? Am I the only one here? Bacon bits?
No, all people are going bacon
Okay,
bits.
yeah. And then corn on the cob.
Yum.
And we like to use the charcoal briquette barbecue.
Okay.
And with the mesquite briquettes.
Yum. See, that
So-
flavor is, you cannot 1-to-1 that flavor.
Oh.
That mesquite flavor is hard to pair up, or
Oh.
hard to simulate.
We've tried the Kingsford and the other, I can't even name anymore, but we've settled on that one,
Yeah.
obviously. It takes a bit longer than these fancy people with the Traegers
Oh,
and
whatever.
their propane
Whatever.
grills, and there's really no
Someone-
effort to go ksh, and it lights up. See, now, when you get a briquette, you gotta nurse it.
It's because it gives him time to drink multiple cocktails while it's heating up.
Speaking of, okay, now then you take the short ribs and, you gotta get the heat just right. 1 layer of briquettes, 6 minutes on either side, boom, to die for. Done.
Yum.
Favorite cocktail? Go to the fridge,
Okay.
grab a brown bottle that's got a blue label on it. You gotta make sure it's chilled with the little condensation around it. Open it up.
Sounds just like that.
There's your best cocktail right there.
Thanks for offering all of us one, Paul.
Yep. There's my best cocktail right there.
Oh, we're going a little edgy today, but that's okay. You know what? Just a little.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, I love the summer. Like, the summer barbecues are the best. You get to just sit in the sun, enjoy each other's company, and just have a good time.
Yeah, and you
Yeah,
know what?
yeah.
We've said this on multiple episodes. I think this is the time of year too where we don't put our ideas away. But you know what? It's okay to relax a little bit and have some fun. And we never encourage anything, but we have fun here, and it's okay to kick back, relax, have some fun, talk about the easy stuff, and that is what you get. You get the ideas out of that kind of laid back, easy stuff.
Yeah, the easy stuff.
Yeah.
It's a collaboration.
Brainstorming,
You take
barbecue.
your idea of a great barbecue or a great recipe, and Kelly's got an idea of something similar, but you might mix ideas together and try different things.
Or you
Yeah.
would just
You're
surrender
gonna add
that
maple
mine
syrup
is better
now.
than his. I mean, that's just if it's what
I
it
mean,
is.
it is what it is. I mean, mine's a better fish, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. There's going to be a competition. Welcome to Smokeout 2022.
Oh man, that would be so fun.
Oh my gosh, we should.
Yeah.
We'll bring all our barbecues. Paul can bring his briquettes, And,
Yeah, I'm briquette master.
yeah, I'd also like to shout out our office for submitting some recipes as well. Kaylee says that there is a sticky honey soy chicken wing recipe that is very, very tasty.
We're
So
gonna
you'll
tag
see
that. We're gonna put that on there.
I think so, yeah.
Good idea.
And I think I need to try that here this summer. So that's
Yeah.
gonna be a goal of mine. I'd also like to throw out there that you can't go wrong with pea salad. It's
Cannot go
hard
wrong
to
with
mess
pea
up
salad.
a pea salad. You know what I mean?
As well as macaroni salad with a little Delante. I know you hate macaroni salad.
do
My
not
husband
like macaroni
loves my
salad.
macaroni salad. My macaroni
Listen.
salad is so good.
It is.
No one should eat
It
can vouch for
is.
that.
It is.
noodles cold is not okay. Never are you
not
eating
a noodle
cold
when
noodles
it's covered
unless
in
you're
mayonnaise.
sitting next to a refrigerator. Cover it with
point.
mayonnaise?
Oh.
I don't think I've ever had a pea salad.
Oh.
In fact, I know I've never
I would guess
had
you hadn't because it has
pea
vegetables
salad.
in it.
Oh my gosh.
So recently you really
Fabulous.
didn't eat vegetables.
This
Yeah.
is true.
So
Yes.
No,
we'll make a pea salad
yeah.
for lunch next week.
You take frozen peas, you take a ton of mayonnaise, cube some cheese, and throw some bacon bits in there. And just dice it up and mix it together.
Oh,
Put it in
really?
the fridge
It's really
right
good if you
before
put a
just
little
pull it out.
green
Oh, it's my
onion in
favorite.
there.
There's nothing healthy about it. Like the only thing that's healthy about it is
say.
the name of it, which
Yeah.
is pea salad, which are both normally vegetables.
Right.
Not this time.
Not this time.
We got you. We got you. So that's it. We're gonna kind of keep it a short
Yeah.
episode. We're excited for the summer weekends to hit us and the weather to be warm, and we hope that you are safe and sound wherever you are. We hope you have some time to enjoy friends and family. And thanks for tuning in with us this week and every week. We'll get you a little bit more substance on fundraising in the near future. But you know what? Take this time to enjoy.
Get out there and rub your grub.
Rub the grub.
Hey, if you come up with a great recipe,
Send
patent
it to us.
and
Yeah.
sell it.
That's exactly right. It's
One
always
way to raise
about
money.
turning a dollar.
Yeah.
Right. But if you're going to write up a recipe and put it online, do not put 3 pages of why this recipe means something to you at the front. Okay?
We don't care.
We don't care.
Good point. We don't care. All we want is the recipe.
We want just the food,
don't
and then we'll
care.
say who gave it to us, and we'll be like, yeah, so good.
So good. So good.
So good.
Yeah. Well, cool. Well, thanks again for being with us. You can check more on our social channels or subscribe to the podcast if you'd like. Our email is open and waiting. It's auction@stokesauctiongroup.com. We're going to be doing a live Q&A here.
Yeah.
About the 3rd week of July. I believe it's July 19th. Whatever that.
Super excited about
Yeah,
that.
it's a Tuesday, so mark your calendar, about 1 in the afternoon. If you know somebody who is booking fundraising services, make sure you ask them to get their contracts in, because we're doing 15% off right now for a lucky individual. So all
Yeah.
of that is going on, and we appreciate your time and being with us.
Yeah,
Go out, be creative, be bold, enjoy your summer, you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
absolutely. Be courageous, guys.
And go raise some money.
Woo-woo!
Or barbecue.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey, hey, hey!
Rub that grub.